Hey guys, I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors, and I want to show you guys a new product that I recently found by watching a YouTube video. Bob Amos was reviewing the Ridge Outdoors hammock, and it comes with a top cover. And I figured that was a good idea. It looks like it might fit some some other hammocks. So I went on the Amazon, and they have it for sale. I believe it was $25. And I decided I would give it a shot, so I ordered it. It came in the next day with prime shipping, and I threw it on my Hammock Gear hammock, which is right here, and it fits almost perfectly. I'll give you guys a look. It attaches with D-rings, or with toggles, I'm sorry, to the D-rings of the hammock. There's one there, one up here, and then matching on the other side, and on the ends there's a loop that you just slide over your hammock suspension, and it keeps them from falling down. So as I lay in here, you can see you got a vent on the foot end and the head end. I do have the netting on, but you can use it with or without the net. And I'll spread the hammock out, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, obviously it's not an exact perfect fit like it would fit on the Ridge Outdoors hammock, but it's pretty damn close. It's even got a little bit of a gap right here to let some airflow in, which is perfect. I'll pop out and give you guys a look at the outside and give you some stats, but this was what it looks like on the inside of a Hammock Gear hammock with the bug netting on and the top cover from Ridge Outdoors. So let me pop out right here. You just unzip it, and now you can see one of the toggles. And there's another one right here. I've got plenty of room to get in and out, even though it's toggled on here. I mean, you could obviously untoggle it if you want, but I've got plenty of room to get out. So let me hop out. And it's getting really hot in there. Find my other zipper. As far as the weight goes, it weighs 8.1 ounces, and its pack size is 6 by 2 by 1. Let me back up just a little bit, and you can see how nice and tight it fits. Here's a close-up of the ends here. Sorry about that. It's got a loop here. It just slides right around the end of your hammock. Keeps it snug. There's your peak vents there. This is made out of a Dynalon fabric. It's a nice fabric. Here's how it's attached on the outside. You got your D-rings and some ribbon there. Yeah, like it does work with or without pullouts, but having the pullouts on helps align the toggles a little better on this hammock anyway. Again, this is a Hammock Gear zippered bug net hammock, and the toggles that are up near the peaks here, they don't fit through the grosgrain loops on this particular hammock. So I just reversed it, and I put the pack hook through the loop of the toggle, so now it connects on. And what that causes is you got it nice and tight all the way around, perfectly tight here. These line up perfectly. So those all line up absolutely perfectly. And then you get down to this end and you're off just a little tiny bit. That's it. So what I did was, to fix that, I just put a little piece of shot cord on here to keep it, if it does flop up, to keep it in place. But and I'll work around this side. These are all line up perfectly, well, virtually perfectly. You can see here, not bad for a product that's designed for a mass market hammock. You can see the pack hook going through the loop as opposed to the loop going through the Beastie D here. Give you guys another look. So like I said, it's $25 on Amazon. It weighs 8 ounces. It's got prime shipping. It works with the pullouts. It works without the pullouts. You can put your net on. You can keep the net off. I don't know what other hammocks this is going to work on, but as far as I can tell, this is the first, universal top cover on the market that's going to fit this particular hammock. I have let Hammock Gear know to see if maybe they can come up with their own design, something like this as an add-on. Like I said, this costs $25, and while it is really nice for what it is, you can definitely tell it's a $25 item. You've got really thin fabric on the ends here, this trim. This is all single stitched. I'd like to see this a lot wider and double stitched on these stress points. That would be a lot nicer. But other than that, I mean, the underside is, is absolutely fine. I haven't found one loose thread on it. The Dynalon fabric is nice and smooth. I haven't used it, in cold weather yet, obviously, because I just got it. But it seems like it's going to work really well if you don't want to have a sock, a complete winter sock, or a sock on it. And something else that I found actually helps to keep it attached. I came across one of these items while I was at work the other day. It's a cord lock, if I can find it here. And when you push the spring down, right there, it opens up. You can see that. So you can attach this to whatever you want, and then it's got an alligator clip on it. So what I did was I lined it up on this end here and then clipped the alligator clip to the D-ring. That way it's it's connected down at this point beyond this last toggle here. Or like I did on the other side, you could just add a piece of Zing-It or a piece of shot cord through here to give this toggle something to bite onto. But it's, for what it is, it's pretty nice. I'm extremely surprised that it even halfway fit. I really didn't think it was going to work at all, but I like having a winter cover. Since I'm down here on the water, I'm on a hill, I get a lot of precipitation and humidity, and I really needed something with vents, because it can get really cold here, and I really like to have a sock or a winter cover. And while I do have a sock, Hammock Gear doesn't offer a winter cover for this hammock, so that left me with using either my Chameleon or my XLC, and I didn't want to use those two this winter. I want to use my Hammock Gear hammock, because right now it's my favorite hammock since I got it. The Chameleon, it's an absolutely wonderful hammock. The peaks don't seal completely. Well, this one does seal on one end, and on the other end, while there's a little tiny gap, but it's a lot smaller than on the Chameleon. So, I mean, nothing's going to get up in there. I do have a severe bug and spider problem, as you guys know from reading my posts and watching my videos. So this really checked that box, that I needed a new hammock to have. So while I do like the Chameleon, this one is far superior as far as bug protection for me. And the only downside, like I said, is it doesn't have a winter cover. Well, now that problem is solved. Right now it does only come in gray. So maybe if Hammock Gear likes this idea and they decide to produce something down the road, maybe they'll make a a stock version that comes in black and olive green, since those are two pretty standard colors that everybody likes. And then maybe they can add a custom version where you can get a different fabric and different color options. But for now, if you guys are looking for a top cover for your Hammock Gear hammock anyway, definitely check this out on Amazon. It's from Ridge Outdoors. It's 25 bucks. And tell me what you guys think. I'll give you guys another quick walk around. Here's the tie outs. There's a toggle right through the D-ring there. Nice and tight on this end. Here's an up close of where it loops around the end of the hammock. And so far, I mean, I haven't had any problems with it sliding down or anything like that. It stays in place. And if you're worried about it, you can always clip a large set of piece of shotcut on there and attach it to that to keep it up. But I wouldn't, just to keep the stress off of it. You got the bug net on there for extra wind protection, or you can leave the bug net off and just use this if you just want to have a little bit. So I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors, and there is a look at the Ridge Outdoors top cover that I'm calling a universal top cover as far as I know. They do say it might fit other hammocks, and this is another hammock that it fits. The Hammock Gear is 11-foot zipper bug net hammock. So, like I said, guys, 25 bucks, 8 ounces. Tell me what you guys think. I've got my trail winder underquilt on there. I'll see you guys next time.